Welcome my students. Our topic is now electroplating. Electroplating is one of the practical application of electrolysis. We have already seen electrolysis is carried out for so many applications. One of them is electroplating. Now we have to know what is electroplating. Why is electroplating done? Electroplating is done to prevent corrosion on a metallic article and to give a good look. To prevent corrosion means, you see, for example, the iron articles are rusted and they are attacked by the aerial oxygen and moisture. In presence of moisture, oxygen reacts with metal iron to form rust, that is hydrated ferric oxide. And then the corrosion of metal, that is iron, takes place. In this way, so many metals which are more active, that is which are easily attacked by aerial oxygen and moisture, which reacts with oxygen and moisture, are actually corroded. So we have to prevent corrosion, and in case of some metals, say we have to give a good look on silver, then therefore silver is coated by gold. To give the coating, to make a film, we follow electrolysis. Electrolysis is carried out. So what is electrolysis? It's an electrochemical process involving the deposition of a less active metal on the surface of an article made of more active metal or alloy as a thin uniform film. Not only thin uniform, it's a film which prevent corrosion. So thin and uniform film by means of electrolysis is called electroplating. What is the utility of electroplating? The electroplating is done for number one, utility, to prevent corrosion and to give a good look of the metal, that is to increase the brightness or beauty of the metal. Brightness and beauty of the metal. For example, we give a coating by nickel on iron. Iron is plated by nickel. It can also be plated by zinc, it can also be plated by copper, etc. In this case, iron is more active, and less active metal, nickel or zinc, is coated on iron. To give a good look of silver, silver is plated by gold, AU. So we'll get a look of gold, though silver is used, and gold is used as a coated metal on silver. Now we have to know what is the method for electroplating. For electroplating, electrolysis is carried out. Electrolytic solution in electrolytic solution, we take an electrolyte. Electrolyte is a compound of that metal by which electrolysis is done. So for giving a coating of nickel, we have to take nickel sulfate, and with nickel sulfate, for rapid electrolysis, aqueous solution of nickel sulfate acidified by boric acid and a certain quantity of ammonium sulfate is taken. So nickel ammonium sulfate with boric acid is taken for nickel plating on iron, and anode is the metal by which electroplating is done. That is the metal by which another metal is plated that will be used in anode. For example, when we give a coating of nickel, nickel will be taken as anode, and cathode the metallic article which will be plated, that is on which electroplating is done. For example, as iron will be plated by nickel, iron is at anode. So anode iron, anode nickel, cathode iron, and an aqueous solution of nickel ammonium sulfate, nickel sulfate with ammonium sulfate, nickel ammonium sulfate, aqueous with boric acid. This is electroplating of iron by nickel. Similarly, we can electroplate iron by zinc. When a plating of zinc is done on iron, it is called galvanization. So zinc is related with galvanization. For galvanization, iron is coated by zinc. Now, some examples of electroplating, say silver plating. For silver plating, silver anode and the metal on which plating is done, say copper. Say on copper plating is done by silver. Copper is cathode and a salt, aqueous solution of silver, that is potassium argentocyanide, is taken as electrolyte. Its aqueous solution is taken. KAgCN2. Now, gold plating. For gold plating, anode is gold. The metal by which plating is done, that will be anode. Anode is gold. Gold plating is done on silver. Silver is cathode. Cathode is silver. And as gold plating is done, so a salt of gold will be taken as electrolyte. That is, electrolyte is potassium orocyanide KAuCN whole 2 aqueous is taken. In this case, the gold ions are formed from gold anode and enter in the solution and then migrated in the cathode rod, and by taking electrons it is converted into gold and gold is deposited on silver rod, and this is electroplating. So electroplating is completed. Thank you, my students. For testing your understanding of this lesson and more videos, log on to www.tubelessons.net.